Ooh, gusty. I hope it's focusing. Can you do me a favor and pull up my stream?
Okay.
Wrong one. What's gaming?
Well, I put on airplane mode because we're on the Starlink thing. I was making sure that it was actually running purely on Starlink.
Is it still just spooling? Is mine spooling? Whoop! Until the wind blew it over. Yeah. God dang it. That wind is tenacious. Gonna have to just hold it. Yeah, I know.
And after too many Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, until it fell over. At least that should be more steady now. All right, I think I got that set now. Might have to refresh. Don't know why I keep losing signal, because I've got the Starlink and the 5G, so I should be stable. It's being much more perstickety today than it was last night. Too many people online, maybe. Much more windy today than it was last night. Thanks. How's it looking on your end? Does it look stable on your end at least? Nice. Okay. It's funny, it doesn't show anybody's watching. A little blurry. You had to turn your phone sideways. They lie. Yeah. I don't have the laptop to watch from today, so I'm trying to watch from the phone and I can't tell. Okay. It's pretty bright out today, so I can't really see the screen either. I am doing it in landscape, so hopefully that's how it's coming across on the stream. Or horizontal. It's landscape. It's not horizontal, people. It's landscape. It was being really weird when I was trying to get it started. It kept acting like it was flipping it to vertical. And then it kept acting like it was starting but not starting. Twitch is so much easier. Okay, let's come across landscape. How's your day going? You are hearing me or not hearing me? Hubby's talking to me from the tent. I don't know if you guys can hear the sled dog kennel up the road. I think they're getting ready to put a tour out because their dogs are all barking. Yeah, they're pretty far away. The river's pretty loud too. I think it's in the 50s. Babe, what's the temperature outside right now? It's just the winds are coming across the top of those mountains, and behind those mountains is a huge ice field. So the wind's pretty chilly. I'm guessing we're probably mid-50s. Feeling more like mid-40s with the breeze. And we're good. If the stream gets fuzzy on you, just hit refresh. We don't quite have the Starlink in the same spot we had last night, so we might have to try moving it to the same spot. Keeps resetting my timer, so I don't know how long I've actually been on. We're just off the road that goes to Exit Glacier. So there's a lot of traffic today because it's such a nice day. Lots of people going up and down the road to get to the glacier. Check out the river. Airplanes flying around. Might be able to see them. The water is louder than the wind or traffic, so that's nice. Oh, nice. About 20 minutes. 20 minutes? So the life counter says I just reset again to 6. I just moved the Starlink back closer to where we had it last night. See if we can get if it holds a better signal now.
I mean, you hear the water louder than the wind.
Yeah, she was saying you don't really hear the traffic going by.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Nice, yeah. Cool.
Very tranquil. But yeah, I've been hearing you talking to them, so.
Well, yeah, because I have the mic on my chest.
Yeah.
And then the other mic's by the river.
Yeah, so you're coming in loud and clear.
What does that say? Oh, that was you that said that. I thought that was Adriana.
Yeah.
Adriana. Oh my gosh, I was just saying her name wrong.
So, yeah. It's way too much for the cigar.
Oh, I
Be
know.
over in like 2 minutes.
It's pretty chilly. Hopefully the signal remains stable now. I moved the Starlink forward. Oh, you're pretty far behind me. You might have to refresh.
Oh.
Can you pull up the Starlink app and just see if it needs to get realigned because I moved it.
The Starlink app and just see if it needs to get realigned. 'Cause I moved
No.
the Starlink app and just see if it needs to get realigned. 'Cause I moved it.
Can you mute your hit alignment? Okay, so I need to tilt it just a little bit to the left.
I'll yell at you when it's there. Back a little bit. Just a hair more. Just a little more. Okay, you should be fine now.
It highlights the box when you're in the right spot.
I know.
There you go. Okay. Very fine movements.
Got the prime box.
Well, I moved it forward maybe because I didn't know if the trees were blocking.
Yeah, you're good now.
Xmerst. Not sure who Xmerst is. Must be one of Angie's. Oh my gosh, they saw my fat ass moving things. Now the Starlink's in the picture. It's a good thing it's not getting blown away. Oh, hi, Liza. Glad I could share with some of the Yo peeps. Well, I don't go live very often. It's a new thing I'm testing out. Sean's my hubby. Hi, Sean. He asked to. I kind of commandeered him. He was trying to watch a newscast, and I said, "Can you put my stream on?" Other than when you have to watch after watching Ange. I don't know if you can see that. There's an eagle. I'm going to try whistling to him. Sometimes you can call him into you if you whistle. I don't know if he was big enough on the screen for you guys to see. He flew right in front of the shot. I hear my echo on hubby's phone. I did not do this. There is no way to cover this mic to cover the mic because I covered the mic. Sorry for your ears. Little swallows. It's about 10 minutes from home. So it's pretty close. This river empties out into Resurrection Bay, which is where Seward is situated. You can't see it from here, but the bay is between us and the mountains. Those mountains are on the other side of the bay. And those are 3,000 to 5,000 foot mountains. Oh yeah, it's super clear. The only thing that would cloud it up is the glacier silt. Yeah. That's pretty much what most of this water is. It's mountain runoff, glacier runoff. This chat stuff doesn't stay up long enough to read. Like a Bob Ross fan. Yep, that's where Bob Ross got inspired. All the mountains up here. It's kind of funny. It is a total Bob Ross painting, isn't it? Further away, darker greens, closer to you, brighter greens. Here's your paint by Angie's next paint by number. Thanks, Liza. Have a good night. Are you like European time? Actually, it's almost 6 o'clock. Wow. What? Is it really only almost 6 o'clock? So it's like 10 o'clock? East Coast? Yeah. Ooh, a river run through it. You guys gotta tell Ange if you like my audio. She needs to get these DJI mini mics. They're really cool. And they're very cute. Look at how stinking cute and funny this little guy is. He's so tiny. Got a little fuzzball on it. Bus load of tourists going by. You guys keep enjoying the scenery. I'm going to step away for a second. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Enjoy the Alaska beauty. Look at that. I step away for a second and Ange comes in. Hey, sis. How are you doing? Gonna make you miss Alaska if you sit here too long and watch this. Doing good. Enjoying some Alaska. A beautiful day. A little bit windy, a little bit chilly. This is our camping spot for the night. You want a tour of the Jeep and our surroundings? I watch Bob Ross a lot at night. I mean, it's totally a Bob Ross painting. Except he doesn't do the dead trees in the river. Yeah, happy dead trees. Sorry, I'm eating a granola bar. It is 6 o'clock. I'm gonna start thinking about dinner. I'm telling you, sis, you need to get some of these DJI mini mics. Very cool. Not the big ones, the minis. I don't know why I'd buy the big ones. These seem fine. And they're like half the price of the big guys. Yeah, glamping. I know. Let me show you my my glamping accommodations for the night. Okay, we're on the move, people. You have dual mics and you don't give one to Joe? Girl. You gotta mic that guy up. So this is the other view of the camp. That is Iron Mountain. And then here's our Jeep setup. The tent. We keep some of the supplies in. For like cooking and stuff. Whoopsie daisies. That's not tight. And then these are Resurrection Peaks. And then we have these little screens in the doors, the windows for the Jeep to keep it ventilated at night. So these are our accommodations for the night. It's just with the seats pushed forward. It's just long enough for my 6'2" husband to stretch out all the way in. That's it. And then the roadway's right up there. You'll see cars go by. It goes to Exit Glacier. We haven't had to deal with bears yet, but we're armed. We're Alaskans, we're armed. Hopefully they're finding enough stuff to eat elsewhere, not to come into campsites. We haven't had any reports of bears in town yet, have we?
No.
That's good. We didn't have a lot of snow cover this year, though, either, so grasses would have been available for them right away. Some of the fish seem to be coming in a little early, too, so hopefully they'll find enough food to stay the heck out of town. Well, I mean, I'd rather be in the car than in a tent. I think people tent camping in Alaska is insane. I have done that. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Heck, Sean and I camped in a tent in Denali, and right across the river from where the campsite was a caribou kill. So that's talking about insanity. A caribou kill is in like a grizzly bear killed it, and they would be coming back to it. But the thing is, right, if it's got its caribou kill, it's not going to come into our tent. So what's interesting is I think, oh no, I must have reconnected again. We don't need to, yeah, I definitely do not need to reenact the grizzly man. That guy was an idiot though. Let me go, just sit here and play with the bears in the wild, they love me. Yeah. Until their food sources are scarce, and then they're like, yeah, this guy's easy to get. I don't know if you can hear the trains leaving. Taking all the tourists north. Dang, I just realized those clouds are moving in. That's gonna suck. Sorry. Why didn't you guys tell me those clouds are moving in? We are using the Starlink. In fact, you probably can see it on the ground just at the corner. Let me see here. There it is. This is the Starlink Mini. It seemed to be a little bit unstable at the beginning of the stream when I was starting. And the only issue I have with it is sometimes it'll cut in and out, I think because it's trying to reconnect to another satellite. I don't know how choppy it ends up making the stream. I didn't get a chance to check out last night's because it wouldn't ever upload, so I just deleted it. So I'm hoping this one will upload so I can watch it later and see what it was like for you guys. Oh my God, you freaked me out. He was so silent coming up to me, and he was grabbing the bag for to start the fire with. And I heard the bag rustle. I was like, "What the hell's right next to me?" We get it on sale. It's normally Sean, what was the Starlink? It's normally $4.99.
Right?
Is the mini $4.99? What was it supposed to be?
It was normal price is $4.99, but
We got it for
we got it for
$2.99
$2.99.
because it was like almost half off. So we figured that was a good birthday / Father's Day present for us, especially since we're planning to try and do more of these campings. Yeah, monthly you can do. Here's a moose. You could. The plans, we picked a roaming right now because we're planning on camping. We might even bring this with us south, and we picked the unlimited plan right now because the other plan is 50 gigabytes. And I don't know what we're using when we try to stream. So I figure we'll go with unlimited right now. I'll send y'all the info. The other thing we're going to test out is we've heard you can stick it inside your vehicle. I'm not quite sure how that works, but you can stick it inside your vehicle and get it, because the Mini's also supposed to be able to be used while you're moving. But I'm not quite sure how that works because you have to have it orientated. So we're going to probably test that out this weekend as well. Just check it inside the Jeep. Hoping with the cloth top it won't cause too much interference. We'll see. Yeah, that's why I'm testing to see what the unlimited does. Because I didn't want to get 50 and then have to pay, I think it's something ridiculous. It's a ridiculous dollar amount per gigabyte that you go over. But right now, from what I've seen with the test numbers I've ran, it's not replacing our hardwire cable internet. But, I mean, the other thing is, too, being in Alaska, when things can hit the fan unexpectedly, it'll be good in a pinch if we have some kind of disaster or something. Hopefully. Yeah, I know. I told her we picked roaming. I gotta think of what I'm gonna call my people. Yours are yo peeps. Do I call mine Zenners? All right, AK Zenners. For what? I didn't hear what he said. Oh, the mini's gonna be too big unless Joe like puts it in his. Oh, we're Rossi's. Bob Rossi's. I'm not painting though. The mini would be small enough to put in a backpack. I've heard of people trying to, like stick it on the back of their backpack when they hike. I don't know how well that would work. Care Bears, okay. I don't know, that gives me an image of Care Bears. Care Bears with the grizzly with his pants half down and a cigar and a whiskey. You may like the Care Bears. Get that rainbow crap shit out of here. I don't need no stars bursting from my chest. Glittering fun times.
I'll be the Timu Sean the weatherman with a cigar in my mouth. And give the weather report. No, we can't.
The Alaskan weather report. It's fucking cold outside. Where's my cigar and my whiskey?
It's beautiful, but it's windier than shit. My cigar's suffering. I'm going back in the tent.
For you, it'd be tequila. I'll have whiskey. Hey, Papa. Thanks for stopping in. There's a lot of snow on those mountains. I don't know how there's snow on those mountains. We had a horrible winter. It kind of like dumped half of April. Dumped a bunch of snow on the mountains. Before that, there was hardly any on there. Maybe we'll just call it AK Bears. That way people don't confuse us with California Bears. You keep pushing that, and I'm gonna make them dysfunctional. Dysfunctional Care Bears. They'll be the Mad Magazine style Care Bears. All right, I think I'm gonna call it. Probably I might try and do another one later tonight, maybe, I don't know. But it's time for us to go get some dinner, and it's gonna take about an hour to cook. It's already 6:30. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great day. Have a good night for those of you on the East Coast. Joe came up with the name? Joe. Gotta come up with something better than that. Gotta think of something better than Care Bears. Have a good night. Bye.